You know that moment before you even start something? Exam, workout, side hustle, texting someone, and your brain quietly says, "Don't bother. You're going to fail anyway." You haven't even tried. Nothing has gone wrong yet, but you already feel like a loser. If that sounds a little too familiar, stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact psychology of why this happens and how to break the "I'm a failure" feeling before it controls your whole life. Build up, relatable problem. Think about the last time you wanted to change something. You opened your laptop to study, stared at the first page, and then suddenly scrolling felt easier. You wanted to start going to the gym. You even bought the shoes. But on day one, your brain went, "Everyone there is better than you. Just go tomorrow." Or you thought about starting a channel, a business, a new habit. And instead of excitement, you felt this heavy, sick feeling in your stomach, like the ending was already written. You fail. Again. Here's the important part. This is not because you're weak. This is not because you're lazy. There's a specific psychological mechanism behind this, and it's been training your brain for years, quietly, in the background. Psychologists have a name for one big part of this: learned helplessness. Imagine a dog in an experiment. When it tries to escape and gets shocked over and over, eventually it stops trying, even when the door is open and it could leave. That same thing happens to humans. When you try and fail, try and get rejected, try and get judged, your brain slowly starts learning a rule. Nothing I do works. Trying only leads to pain. So the safest option is to not even start. Now combine that with one more thing. Your brain hates shame more than it hates failure. We can handle losing a game. We can't handle people seeing us as a loser. So your brain builds this protection strategy. If I convince you that you're a failure before you even try, you won't risk the embarrassment of trying in public and failing there. It feels like self-hatred, but it's actually self-protection, gone completely wrong. Let's zoom in on the loop you're stuck in. Step 1, you remember old failures. Bad grades, awkward moments, rejection. Your brain saves those like trauma screenshots. Step 2, a new opportunity appears. New exam, new person, new idea, new habit. Step 3, your brain predicts the future using the past. It says, last time this hurt, this time will be the same. So you feel fear, anxiety, heaviness, before anything even happens. Step 4, because you feel like a failure, you either don't start at all or start late, half-hearted, with zero belief. Step 5, you do badly or you quit, and your brain proudly says, see, I was right, you are a failure. The belief creates the behavior creates the result strengthens the belief. Welcome to the failure loop. And if nobody ever taught you what's happening, you start to think, this is just who I am. I'm a failure by default. That's the lie that ruins people's lives. Here's the twist that most people never hear. Feeling like a failure before you try is not evidence. It's a prediction. Let me repeat that. Your emotion is not proof. It's your brain's guess about the future based on a very limited part of your past. Think of your brain like an overprotective parent. It remembers the 3 times you got hurt and completely ignores the 50 times you survived, improved, or learned. So what looks like, I'm useless, I'll fail no matter what, is actually, my brain is trying to keep me safe from pain by convincing me I'm too broken to even play the game. The payoff is this. If this feeling is a prediction, not a fact, you don't have to fix your entire personality. You just have to give your brain new evidence. Here's how you start breaking the loop. Next time your brain says, you'll fail, don't even try, don't argue with it for hours. Just say this out loud if you can. This is my brain predicting failure, not reality deciding my future. Then do one tiny action that takes less than 2 minutes. Write just the first sentence of the assignment. Do just 5 push-ups at home. Draft the message even if you don't send it yet. Record 10 seconds of a video even if you never post it. Why so small? Because your goal is not to win today. Your goal is to show your brain, I do not always freeze. I can act even when I feel like a failure. Every tiny action is a vote against the old story. Now I want to hear from you. What is one thing in your life where you constantly feel like a failure before you even start? Tell me in the comments. School, gym, content, social, or everything. No context needed, just the word. I'm going to read through them and make a full video breaking down the psychology behind the one that shows up the most. And if you want more dark psychology videos like this, consider subscribing. You and your I'm a failure brain are definitely coming back here again.